Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Busy, busy bees. Everyone is driving, going in a cableway, blocking someone, smoke. Stuff is happening. But is it enough? A lot has happened since you were gone. I don't want to make this too long, but here is the lowdown. I have two of the humongous trucks exporting prefab panels, another two exporting boards. Both drop off here first, so we have a lot of prefab now, a lot of boards. Great, wonderful. Build another distribution office here. At some point it was just concrete. I just turned it into just cranes. It's not quite doing what I wanted to do, and I know what the problem is. Now we'll get there. Over here, well, a lot of stuff got done. Stepped away for 3 hours. Told the construction officers to just build whatever they feel like building, and a lot of things got done. This one I had to stop because there's still a lot of steel needed. But overall, we are bringing in our own coal. We are producing steel now pretty well. Iron is coming in. We have money. All that is awesome. The brickworks is now finally done. Thank you. That just means I can start producing my own bricks and don't have to import them anymore, but I don't want to go too crazy on that. Even 20 people is too many. 15 should be fine. Let's change this guy before I forget. Stop picking up bricks from there. Instead, I would like you to load bricks from somewhere else, but I don't think I can unassign anyone from here. So what we're going to do is the same thing as earlier. Our money is really going up. I probably made a little north of 2 million, maybe 3 million over the last 2-3 years while you weren't watching, and it's great. Not ideal though. Oh, here. No, I don't want to use the small one. Give me the biggest open hull. Open hull, thank you. This guy, one of the new ones. Cost 100,000 now. It was a lot cheaper at some point, but there we are. I will just have him pick up bricks from here, wait until loaded, drop them off here. Don't wait until unloaded, and then sell them if we have too many. Pretty simple. Nothing too complicated. Should at least make bricks appear where we need them. So all of this is great. As you can see, the railroad is being constructed. I now have 2 railroad cranes. I believe I bought one in the middle when I had money. This guy's now here, it's connected. I don't think you saw that. But honestly, there wasn't much going on. I think I added the cinema over here because these guys were complaining that they couldn't get to a cinema or nothing was in range. But there you go. Everything is fixed now. Everything is fine. I'm moving around a little bit. The rail is being constructed. Down here, buildings are getting done. Roads are getting done. Bridges are getting done. All of that is nice. But it's not fast enough. It's not fast enough at all. And honestly, there are 2 common problems. One, steel, which we are producing steel now at a pretty decent pace, but I'm still importing it every once in a while when we have money. To speed it up, because the rail construction takes so much steel that it's hard to keep up. But the biggest problem that we have, which is a common problem pretty much everywhere, workers. We don't have enough workers here, and to get workers, it's either this guy sending the 11-passenger bus all the way out to the city, picking them up here and coming back, or these guys doing the same thing, and just the travel distance is so long. I have a little support office over here. So what we are going to do is fix this, because that's a problem. I don't like it, and I know that this is a problem. This is not news. But I kind of was ignoring it until now. So, fixing. Put a bus stop here. Try to put a bus stop here. Until it turns green. You can do it. Yes. We do not need a footpath here. Thank you. Thank you, though. Really good. Nice idea and all that, but no thank you. Can we get this one in here? I would love it if it's just connected there, but it does want to play along. So there we go. 2 bus stops. These are just forward-thinking connection bus stops because we have 2 bus stops here already, but until we get there, it's going to be a while. So instead, let's just get these 2 done. And honestly, I am even considering stopping all other constructions just to get those two done, because once they are done, we will have workers. Yes, I still have to assign buses to actually bring people out here, but once these are done, life should be a lot simpler. Why am I using the blue buttons and not the click to assign buttons? Honestly, I think this is a little faster for what I want to do and what I like to do. So this is all good. I just saw that I don't have fuel yet in this area, and that's fine. And these are all dumpers. Pretty obviously, they're dumpers. That's what they do. That's what they're supposed to do. And yeah, these don't take a lot to produce, but it will still take a few minutes to get them up and running. And while we're doing that, yeah, this city is good, but I remembered one problem. I remembered one thing that you shouldn't do that I'm definitely doing. We have almost 2,400 people now in this city. That's pretty good. It's pretty good size. It's adequate for what we're doing. The problem is it's spreading so thin across all the industries that I have: gravel, cement, prefab, rare construction, heating plant, all the wood cutting posts out here. What else do we have? Steel, coal, bricks. Good, there are bricks there. Just making sure. There's just a lot that they have to do. Food can't even keep up. Like, we have enough people and the crops are going down every year, but with more people we need more food, and eventually it's just not going to keep up anymore. So a problem that I have is that this city, although the size is appropriate, is not... The game is not good at splitting attention evenly. I'm using 3 different platforms right now, bus stations, and it's okay, and I will use a 4th once the rail constructions are done. But that's not enough. That's not enough. Even if I build out this whole area as a second city or as part of this city, it's going to be really hard to supply enough people to all of these areas, because the ones that I don't care about that much, like 5 people here, that means I don't care. Only 15 people working here, that means I don't really care. This one I do care, but we don't even need more than 10 people because we only use 1/3 of the capacity of the heating plant, so that's fine. Steel, I would love to fill this up. So we need more people for this, but I am planning on using a train running from here all the way to the steel mill, and we're nowhere near building out our next city, or building out this city to actually do that. Food is not going to stay in this area, and that's one of the problems that I have. What I think we have to do is, and I'm torn, I'm very torn, because if I look at my construction offices, they are not idle. They're doing something. They're just doing a lot at the same time. And we all know that's not the best thing to do, but things are actually progressing, and this is pretty nice. Like, we don't just have 0%. And conveyors, honestly, we don't need right now. The bus stops we do need. I wish I could move the priority up. That would be great. But it's not a thing. That's not a thing we're allowed to do or that we can do. So we just have to figure out how we are extending this. Once the bus stops are here, I can assign 1 or 2 buses, maybe even more, on a normal line and just bring in people here all the time. And once there is a decent amount of people in these bus stops that are always here, I can replace a couple of some vehicles here, probably the cement trucks, because I have a dedicated cement office over here now, that can just take people that are in these bus stops, which they should be close enough to actually pick them up. So everything over here should be produced or created faster, because generally we have the resources. I have cranes, I just don't have people. So that's our problem. Spread too thin, not enough people. They're kind of related, kind of not, but we need both. Yeah, what are we doing today? 10 minutes. How do I talk 10 minutes and not do anything? That is... On one hand, I think it's a gift. On the other hand, I think it's probably annoying to some people. Let's get started. Someone mentioned this. I loved it. Let's do it. The hostels, or the dorms, however you want to call them, have a magic... If you graduate from a dorm, you can teleport or you can move into any building on the map. It doesn't have to be in walking distance. You can only get into the dorms if it's in walking distance, but you can leave the dorms later on and go anywhere on the map. And that is a great bonus. So we should use that before I forget about it, because that suggestion was pretty awesome. So let's get this guy in here. We're probably not going to build him right away because I want to use my construction offices for other things. Why are these asymmetric? That's a little weird. But 2 of these should be doing the trick. I think that should be fine. We can start building the gravel roads. We do have gravel now. Gravel was one of the other things that actually started importing for a short period of time because we were so low on it, and we are dependent on it. Pretty clearly, we are very dependent on it, but there we go. There are the dorms. As I just said, they have to be in walking range of some buildings, and the buildings may not be over here, but probably in this blob over here. We are now producing bricks, so may as well build some flats that are bricks. 162, can I fit you in here? Would love to fit at least a couple in there. Okay, can't do that one. So, yeah, we'll just do these. That's fine. That's fine. Nothing here has to be perfect. And I don't want to stack them too tightly. I still will never like... Too steep. I was trying to make a point here. Don't make it too steep. I won't like to just connect them via a footpath, because I do understand that there is a... Sometimes a footpath is enough to connect them, but I don't like it. It's just, it's a weird behavior, and I just don't like it. I know they just added a check that will tell you if a footpath is required but is not connected. That was one of the updates in one of the recent patches, and that's great. I still will not use it. I don't like it. I don't want to use it. I won't use it. Cool. That one's connected. These are connected. I think I will need a way to get around this building, so those are actually connected. Come out. Yes, there you go. Do all of this. The gravel is important, and then before I forget, another pool somewhere on this side of the building, and yeah, I think this is fine. Now, the heating plant from over here is not going to reach everyone. I don't believe it will even reach... The 280 is pretty much max, so I probably should put another heating solution over here, since we can now build underground heating anything whenever we want. This is really not a challenge anymore. I don't like it, but it is what it is, and I don't have to complain about it that hard. So here we are. This may not be a terrible place for it. If I would connect that to this heating plant over here, I will definitely have to put a in-between heat pump in there. Maybe, though, I will add another heating plant out on this side and then build another food industry, not food, but clothing industry, maybe out here. Nice and close to the border, so I wouldn't be required to use trains to send them out there, but that's an option. But there's a lot of building going on there, and yeah, needs to get done eventually. What do we have here? We're just missing workers for the second stage. And this should be done pretty fast. What are we having here? You are steel. You have too much steel loaded for what we want, so what's up with that? What about you? Probably the same thing. Yeah, that's fine. Eventually, when one bus shows up here with people, we should be able to build everything that we ever wanted to build, and that's great. Now this one, before I forget, you have to be coal. You just have to be coal, because if this is not coal, this doesn't work at all, and then we have a real problem. Another thing I did, I changed a bunch of gravel roads into mud roads, because truly, that's what you should do, so they don't block your road services. Ooh, we are getting out of range of our main construction offices, so this is getting interesting. I like it. What's going on here? You are pumping station. I don't think I need the gravel road here. I'm a little scared to take it out because I may not be able to put it back in, but let's see what happens. Oh, no, no problem. No problem at all. Perfect. That means none of these have to be gravel roads. You can all be dirt roads. Easy. Easy peasy. This one, I'm okay with a gravel road because that's an actual production zone or production area, and that's good. What's this? Heliport, okay. Heliport, okay. And what are you? Construction office. None of these have to be gravel roads. I really like that tip. I do think it was, I forgot who it was, but great idea. You can easily tell your road services to not do gravel roads, although I've seen them still do gravel roads every once in a while, so it's not perfect, but it's absolutely helpful for being efficient. So let's keep doing that. I want to see a bus coming in. This has to be a bus. 2 microbuses, no workers. And this is exactly the problem that we're running into. There is the issue of road speed right now. I haven't upgraded any roads. I can probably start doing that because bitumen, although it's expensive, it's not the end of the world expensive. So I could start doing that for sure. Also no workers. That hurts. But that's what we're having to figure out and fix, because all it takes is one big bus load that actually drops off some workers there, and we're going to have workers for, I don't know, the next half hour to get something done, and that will be sweet. Yeah, graveling up all those roads, that is awesome. Checking the time again. I don't feel like I'm doing a lot, but a lot has happened, but not a lot, because I'm just overloading everything. I kind of like it, but I kind of hate it. Ooh, there's a lot going on, and they just navigate around. It's a lot better if you pick and choose which pieces of what you want to do, but since I already have so many construction offices now, that is a pain, and I don't want to go there. This microbus still coming here yet? Where are you? Oh, you were going to a different zone. So yeah, this bus is actually making it to our construction zone. I know that's within 4 hours, so I'm not worried about that one. What about the other buses? There were 2 buses going here. Where are you? You have 7 people on board. Awesome. You have a bunch of people. Great. Yeah, once we have those set up, we should be pretty good for a little while. I will do something with a couple dumpsters. No, these guys. Go somewhere else. Where? It doesn't matter that much. I don't have room there. I don't have room really anywhere there. This one should already be full because that's how many I bought. So you will just park here. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah, complete that rail. I love it. This is scary to see. If all of these are sitting here, it means we are doing really good on a lot of things. Bitumen. I should just start making some asphalt roads. Everything else is really just waiting on the inevitable. I do have asphalt vehicles for creating asphalt roads, so it's just a waste to not do it, especially if I can do long pieces like this. Yeah, we'll just do a couple of those because we have to get that started. Bitumen. It is expensive, but it is doable. And if we can turn this whole shebang into asphalt roads, I think we will have a real advantage for moving anyone. Great. They're here. Let's produce, not produce, but let's have them get stuff done. I need you to send people right here, but you have to get done first. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there you go. So every worker that gets here, go there. Every worker from here goes here. This is a death spiral. If you don't pick them up and if they don't start working, they will get really mad. So only do that if you're planning on actually removing that ability eventually. But this is good. This is good. Get that one. Get that one. This is assigned. I would have hoped it will just tell me what's this assigned to. Gray Ori bus stop 2. Gray Ori bus stop 3. Perfect. There they are. all I have to do now is set up a consistent bus service that runs in between them. So let's do that. 70, no. I think I want this one. Give me 4 of you. And what we're going to do is just our simple loop. This is our normal construction office pickup, but for right now I don't want to do that because I'm also forwarding people from that bus stop to the other 2 bus stops, so this should be fine. Get you started. Don't want to set the line. I lost my bus. There we go. Copy schedule to you, you, and you. And once I have the first round done, the line spacing should take care of us getting enough people down there. Even if we have a couple buses that are empty, there's always enough space in between that anyone in this whole area can pick up people. And we should always now have people here, which should speed up this whole construction complex, which will be great. How am I doing this? Oh, helicopter construction office. I don't think you need to be a gravel road, but I will allow it because that's where we are. Only 2 construction officers that can reach this. That is not good, but we need more gravel. Yeah, pick up gravel. Quick, quick. All right, how are we doing? Do you have people on board? You have a couple people. You have literally a couple people. Everyone has a couple people. And that's why you have dedicated offices. When they can do it in 1 truckload send, it will help your speed immensely. This one just has been sitting here for so long, not doing anything. I don't like it. Okay, this road. I would love this road to get done very, very soon because that means I can start on the city. If I can start on the city, I can get the first fire station done and a couple other things. If I have the fire station done, I could... Is this the fire station? I could technically assign a helicopter here because there is clearly enough water. And with the helicopter there, it's a little cheating, but I think I will actually need it. I can... I saw it. With the helicopter here, I can't fight fire without people. And that would help me a lot. I don't know if you're actually connected. I don't feel like you are. So let's just pretend like you're not. Can you come in here? Okay. Just do this. Yeah. I'll figure that out later once the fire station is actually ready to go. Because I would really hate for anything down here to burn down, even though we have the blueprints now that lets you rebuild something easier. Still not easy, but it's easier. Perfect. We have the where are you? Okay. Let's see if we can fix this. Yeah, there's a connection there, there, and there. Now they should walk a little faster. That should be good. Perfect. This is all I wanted. Pick up people from right there. Wow, even full. Great. Walking way all the way across. Line spacing should turn on now, so this one should not go faster than 30 until line spacing actually works a little bit. And that is totally fine. But we have people now, which means all of this should get constructed faster. And how's it going up here? Pretty much all the roads are started or done. That's nice. These 2 hotels got done too. You probably saw that. This. Oh boy. What did I do? What did I do? I'm locking up my dumpers. That is not good. Where is my asphalt paver? It is here. It's waiting for a way to get transported. So, to speed this up, let's just do this. I have no idea where you're going. But I don't have enough transporters here to make this work. What I could do is rearrange every mechanism that needs transport over to this building and move the cranes out to that building. And then I have 2 dedicated flatbeds that will only transport vehicles and not... Oh, fire. And not materials anymore, which is probably not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do that. At some point. Not right now. Takes too long. Winter is almost here. Our helicopter actually moved a couple times now, which is kind of exciting. Where are you guys going? I think you're going somewhere over here. That's fine. Yeah, there's winter. We are harvesting, and this number usually fills up once, and the total capacity is 1,000 now? I thought, yeah, what is this? this that's not right. That's not the right map. If you add all of these together, yeah, it's 1,000, but that's not how that works. Let's turn this around again. I do know usually if you keep the camera angle kind of the same, it's easier to follow what I am actually trying to do. So there you go. Yeah, more gravel there. These excavators are waiting for stuff. That's not good. That's not good at all. Where are you coming from? Just the one office. Okay. Did I? Yeah, this one's not assigned to everything yet. I have to fix that. Yeah, no. Stuff is moving ahead. I don't like the speed of how this is going, but we're gonna continue. I heard you, a lot of you were saying that you don't want me to stop in 95 or anytime earlier. So I will continue this. The second city should be done pretty soon. I don't think this will take too much longer. Once we have the gravel road starting here, we can attack a couple of these buildings and actually get things moving. I don't know if I want to build another university here. We are pretty far away from the first university, so maybe that's an option. Maybe I can use a smaller one that's a mod. Maybe better. We do need educated people here, especially when I want the dry dock out here. And I think I do because I want to get started with ships really soon. The other problem is this is an aggregate loading harbor. That's fine for construction materials, bringing them out here, but we will also need fuel. Using a ship for that, I hope I can use a mod. I'm pretty sure I can use a mod, but the ship, if it can transport 100 tons, that's probably more than enough for fuel. Same for bitumen. Bitumen is probably even just 50 tons. That's the size that we need for each of these islands. But we also have to think about that. There are more harbors coming up. I do know you want me to build more. It's just, you know how the game works. You need a lot of patience, you need a lot of time to get things done right. And once things are done, they're just running smoothly. But for right now, it's just a waiting game. Money is not a problem anymore. I mean, just me talking here for 20 minutes refueled our money reserves, and that's great. This area will slowly but surely increase. Yes, 10 people there, no people there, that's okay. Not worried about that. There are technically 2 buses here, and eventually both bus stops will be full enough because I only have 2 buses picking up people. Yeah, no, actually, things are doing pretty good. Where are you guys going? Let's slow you down. Yeah, you come here. This is what I wanted. And this, perfect. So, oh yeah, built the harbor. Great. That's what we have. I'm excited for this area to get done because once this area is done, it actually means that we can do anything. We will have helicopters in this area, construction helicopters. That should make our life a lot easier for expanding to the islands. And we don't have to use auto build. That is awesome. That also means everything is slow, which is not that awesome, but it's a thing that we can do. Maybe if enough of you tell me, I will start taking loans and we will just get through all of this a lot faster, but maybe I won't because I still like the hard challenge, and if we take out loans, we probably need some rules around how many loans can we take at a time, and, you know, some other things that just determine a little more of how we need to do things. But for right now, things are looking pretty good. Pretty good as in we will get it done. It's just a matter of time, but it always is. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. And bye for now. Thanks.